You might remember, Joel, when you started with me about 40 minutes ago, this was at 15 feet.
Yeah.
The waves here are absolutely growing because this is the outer eye wall here, folks. This is the real heart of the storm. We haven't seen this come on shore yet at any point, but this little area right there, that is where the strongest winds are currently located, and maybe outside of this little area out there, but the eye wall is a little ragged. The storm is starting to expand, as you mentioned here, and all this is starting to head its way further off towards the north and west, and there's a bit more of a motion closer to shore here, Joel. So that's a bit of the concern. Vero Beach, that's going to be for coastal parts of St. Lucie, especially northern part of St. Lucie County into Indian River and southern Brevard and also southern Volusia counties. That's where the worst of the storm is about to make its way on shore.
Unfortunately, the models have been right on so far today, which is we were hoping they would be off a little bit and the storm would stay, at least the main eye wall there would stay to the east of the coast of Florida. But unfortunately, looks like it's going to be hitting that way. Let's show you what's left of the forecast track. Really haven't talked much about where it's going as we get into the overnight hours tonight into the day on Friday, but let's take a closer look. Still expected to be a Category 3 hurricane as it races up to the northeast of Melbourne, to the southeast of Daytona Beach there, and hurricane warnings are out for Orlando even. So we're still looking at significant way inland. We're going to be dealing with hurricane force winds, including Jacksonville, Daytona Beach, the wave heights already up to 9-10 feet east of Jacksonville. Those are going to be growing throughout the night. Already heavy rain bands pushing through Daytona Beach earlier. Melbourne starting to see some of the effects of the hurricane really coming on shore now. Sustained winds at 38, gusts much higher than that as this storm continues to work along shore. This storm is going to continue to push off to the northwest, and it's going to create some areas, Chris. We're looking at the possibility of 10 inches of rainfall. So we do have that flash flood watch out as well from West Palm Beach all the way up through Jacksonville. And watch this one. Look at the miles an hour. Melbourne near 90 there. Watch Daytona near 80. Orlando, 85 to 90 miles an hour as that eye comes along the shore there as we get into your Friday morning, Friday afternoon. It's going to continue to push up to the north, so look out for places like Savannah as we get into Friday night to Saturday morning, Charleston, then maybe even as far north as Myrtle Beach. We do have Charleston under a hurricane warning, Myrtle Beach under a tropical storm warning, and the wave heights even are starting to grow now. You get into places like South Carolina and Savannah, Georgia as well, although the outer bands starting to push just right along the border there of Florida and Georgia. There's the scene again in Vero Beach, Brandon Clement, where the winds are picking up and some of the strongest winds so far from Мэттью making their way along the coast of Florida right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be here back in 5 minutes.
Coming up next, local weather now.